Hello, this is Lori, and I am going to show you today what to do with the zipped files once you purchase templates, how to unzip, and how to put templates away, and then how to pull those templates, those .page files up in your project. So first of all, I have purchased a few template sets from Fiddle-dee-dee, Fuss Free. And this particular one is Sweet and Simple, and I have already downloaded a few others, but this is just one of them. When I go to the download icon and I get to this screen, you'll see that there are pings, there are PSDs, there are tips, and there are pages. The pages are the ones that you will use in Storybook Creator, Artisan 4, or Artisan 5. If you happen to use Photoshop or Photoshop Elements, or think one day in the future that you will, you might want to also save TIFFs and or PSDs. They both work vaguely the same, but the TIFFs do take up a lot less space for storage. So I'm just going to go to the .pages and download, and you can see that it's downloading there at the bottom. And now we're going to look at my downloads folder, and you can see that I've got several in here, and you can see that I have downloaded some of the TIFFs. So I'll go ahead and get this one also, since I'm right here. And the reason that I get the TIFFs is not that I have any intention of scrapbooking in PSE, but because I do have it, and one day I might decide that I want to give it a try. So here are the templates that I have, and right now you can see that they're zipped. They've got the little zipper. So there's a few different ways that you can unzip. When I just have a few, this is how I unzip. I have two separate folders pulled up, my downloads folder and the folder where I'm going to put them. So you can see that I have my external hard drive, Lori's Digi. In that I have a folder called DigiKits. Within that I have one called New from April. And yes, this is everything that I've purchased since April goes into this one. And then in that I have another folder called Templates. And for the moment, I'm keeping my Fiddle-dee-dee templates separated, so they're all right in this one same folder. And I've got them all in alphabetical order so that I can easily see what I have from the name. That's how I knew which ones I didn't already have when I was deciding what to purchase. So at this point, I can go back over to the zipped folder and I can double click on the .page file, and it brings up a folder. I can double click again, and now within that you can see the 4 .page files. I just grab all of those and I drag and drop. I don't use the unzipping tool. I don't bother with that because this is so quick and easy. I then go back to the downloads file and I can open the next one. I can grab all of those. I'm just using the shift key to do that. And I literally just keep going until I have all of the .pages right in the folder that I want them to be. And because I have it in alphabetical order, they'll pop up that way. Now I'm going to go ahead and minimize that downloads folder, and I will leave this folder here for the moment. When I'm looking at my templates, while I like to look at the name to know exactly which one, if I'm going to purchase, or if I know that I want to do a certain one, if I'm just trying to find one that works perfectly for my layout, I really need to be in a different view. I need to look at my large icons or my extra large icons, whichever one works the best for me. And as I go back and forth between my large and my extra large, you can see they get a little bit bigger, but I can get a feel for how many photos there are on each one, how much room for journaling. It doesn't necessarily mean that's exactly what I'll do, but it means that it's already set up that way. So I can see what I've got. Now at this point, I usually still don't pay too much attention to the name of it. I'm more visual, so I just like to see what what it is that I might want to use. I'll minimize that, get it out of the way. I'm also going to minimize my Google, and I'll get this all, oh, before I do that, let me just show you. Once I get all the dot pages out of there, I select each one of those using my control key, and then I delete, because there's no need to save them here in the downloads folder, taking up space. So now I'm in a project, and within that project, maybe I want to add 4 layouts all at the same time, my next 4 layouts. I can go to Home, I can go to Add Page, and I'm going to say using a page file from my computer because I'm working from that Windows folder. You'll notice I didn't make a packet or anything else. I'm just working from that Windows folder that I put them in. So when I go into my templates, so DigiKit's New from April templates, and I go up and find Fiddle-dee-dee, I can see my visuals just like I was looking at them a moment ago. And of course, if I already knew the name of the one that I wanted, I could go select those particular ones. In this case, I'm going to go by what it looks like, how I think I want my layout to start, and it doesn't necessarily mean it has to end up that way. So I'm going to just pick a few different templates that look like they'll work well side by side, and usually since those are in kits together, they are relatively coordinating. So these are a couple of my new ones, and I'm going to click open. So right now it's loading in those 4 dot page files, and they'll go right at the end of my project. And once they're there, I can then work on each of those. I can also move them to different places in the project if I'd like, and I'm ready to start scrapping. Hopefully that was useful to you, and next time I will start to show you how to work with the templates. Bye-bye.